But they came me like Hannibal Lecter. I said, I'm not making no bid up. I said, I can't come off a wreck. I can't do nothing. So we got a little homie over there named Riley out of Southeast. He always brings a little boom box and play go-go for the dudes. I said, Riley, why don't you let me get on the phone, man, call my mother, man? Nah. So I said, I'm gonna get Riley. So I got him. And they came in that night, about 12 of them, and said, cuff up. I said, cuff up? I said, I ain't throw that on him to cuff up. Y'all gotta come in and get me. I worked them as long as I could, y'all, but they gassed me. They gassed me. They got the sticks, the shields, got me on the bed. I'm still running. But once they got me on that floor, and they got to putting that boot in my head and stomping me.
I mean, people die in those situations.
Yeah, they was trying to kill me. The nurse had to say, that's enough, stop. So when they dragged me out by my feet, they said I was spitting blood up out my nose and mouth. And they took me to the hospital, stayed all night, broke my nose, kicked my teeth through my lip, I had a concussion. They brought me back the next day. We was in the elevator. I said, as soon as my head go down, we going back. They said, get him out of here.
They don't understand that,
Yeah,
right?
they said, get him out of here. I said, we going back. You think y'all gonna do this and I'm accepted? I said, we going back again as soon as my face go down. They said, the people say, get his ass out of here now. Get him to another jail.
I think that's a decent mentality. Let me finish reading these bullet points right
Go
here.
ahead, go ahead.
Out of there, and then I want to show you another thing. It's just me and you, bro. All right, so.
You know I bought the Unabomber's book.
I knew that's what that was. We're going to hold fast. We're going to get into that before we go, bro.
Go ahead.
How much time do you have?
I'm free.
No more. I mean, I got a car.
So I'm in the street.
Your woman took your car somewhere, right?
No, it's good. It's out there. I drove that.
Okay, say no more. All right, I'm going to go back to number 5. All right, so another one of these draconian conditions that was placed on the big homie right here says, visitation is to be limited to official attorney visits only. There will be no other movements of inmate Keith Gaffney from 11A under any circumstances unless it's a medical/life-threatening situation.
Right.
If moved off of 11A, 2 deputies shall accompany inmate Gaffney at all times. Now, for anybody, I know this is me talking, and I don't care. For anybody to think that I'm elevating the status of this brother, this paperwork says no one can move him without 2 deputies, bro. And I know dudes that are charged with killing 7, 8 people at a time. It didn't have a stipulation to say don't move without more than 1
But
deputy.
remember what it said on page 1, said he's extremely dangerous.
I got that part. Now, number 6, incoming mail should be handled in accordance with 15-100. Staff should inspect mail while in the presence of inmate Gaffney for contraband. The envelope of all incoming and outgoing mail should be photocopied, front and back, with the copies going to the captain's site. Now, a lot of people had heard scary rumors of ADX and them doing your mail like this and putting it on the screen. They was doing this to you before you got the ADX. And can you clear up that notion that they were putting y'all mail on the screen? Because a guy had a debate with me like he had been to ADX and said that you get your mail on the screen and the prison is underground.
That's a lie. Ain't no mail on the screen.
Have you ever seen anyone's mail from the Unabomber to the Trade Center?
The Unabomber used to get boxes of mail. The mail come to our cell. And the joint is not underground. The joint is up in the mountains. The only thing underground is the tunnel when you come to the prison where R&D at. There's a tunnel downstairs. But once you go through R&D, you go to the cell blocks upstairs. Prison's not underground. Ain't no mail on the screen, all that crap. Only thing come to your cell is your commissary, your laundry, you know what I mean? Your food, your mail, but ain't no mail on no screen. That's a lie. I did 26 years there.
That's what I'm trying to ask you, kind of step my mind. So what I was getting ready to say is that
shout out to Big Reds. I seen your interview, big boy. You know we was down season all together. Salute to you, man. I ain't forgot you. I remember our last conversation where you said we need to hang out one day and go get something to eat. Salute to you, big boy. I was proud of you, man. You did a good interview, man. Stay humble, stay strong, and stay safe. I'll see you, Reds. Oh, that's Big Wade Brown.
I never heard of a shot caller in the wall.
He ran the wall. Big Wade Brown bullet. He did 18 years in the feds. They called him Casper the Ghost because he was killing in the feds and was getting away with it. He's the one they called Casper in Atlanta. Wade Brown, cold-blooded killer. Let me make it clear. They bring the mail to your cell every day in ADX when you get it. The SIS get your mail first. They screen it. If you got too many pictures, they send them back. If something is written in the letter where they consider the code, they send it back. All mail come directly to you after the SIS get through with it. Ain't no screen. Ain't no screen in the cell block. Where they gonna put mail on the screen? Your mail comes straight to you once the SIS get finished with it.
Did you ever hear before you got the ADX that ADX was underground?
Yeah, on 60 Minutes before they opened it. ADX was up in the mountains.
A lot of people from New Orleans and St. Louis been giving us a lot of love.
Shout out to Toothpick Radio, Papa Duke, all the dudes out in New Orleans, my men, man. Big Moon was the shot caller, New Orleans car wheels in Atlanta. All them dudes, man. Big Moon was the shot caller of the New Orleans. Man, beautiful brothers, man. Was one of the strongest cars in the feds. Toothpick was in Tallahassee with me and Frank Lewis. He called a murder beef and sent him to Atlanta from Tallahassee. Radio. Papa Dude was in the cell with our homie Ronnie, little Ronnie Jones in a food stand. Little Papa Dude, cool breeze. Good brothers, man. Strong, man. Them dudes ain't going for nothing, man.
While we on New Orleans, Flash, New Orleans been giving us a lot of love, just like St. Louis. You shouted all them out.
St. Louis, Detroit.
They keep asking about Bouncer. I don't know how close you on Bouncer was, so we ain't got to get into that. But Bouncer is kind of like a hybrid DC New Orleans.
Talking about Malik.
How did you meet Malik? Did you spend any time with Malik? And what was his reputation in ADX alone? Because you were there.
Malik was known out of New Orleans like one of the killers out of DC. Good, strong brother. Always.
Did y'all call him Malik or did y'all call him Bouncer?
I call him Malik.
Did he go by Bouncer or only the Muslim?
I never heard Bouncer.
That's the name for the street too.
I never heard Bouncer.
Okay, we're good.
I was introduced to him as Malik. Say, man, that's Lil Man's man. That's your man's man. He loved Lil Man. And when they told me he was cool with Antone, all the homies. And I met him in the unit. He was on the tier with me.
What unit was that, bro?
F unit in ADX.
Do you remember what era and time that was?
Yeah, that was early 2000s. It was early 2000s because they had split me up from Nkosi and Lil Zulu and Phil and Will. And when they put me over there, he had just came there and all the homies was sending them food and conference. I said, what was that? They said, that's Malik. That's your man's man. He loved Lil Man. He said, man, he know Twin, all of them. Twin was downstairs.
Were y'all still coming out together?
Nah. At that time, we was on single rec. They'll put the cages up. Yeah, when he came on the tier, they was getting his properties.
Who came on the tier?
When Malik came on the tier, they was getting his properties, sending word up there who was downstairs. I said, who was that? They said, that's Malik out in New Orleans, man. Cold-blooded, good man, man. The homies love him. Say he was in Beaumont with Marky and Antonia. And he introduced himself. He said, man, they tell me, man, you so-and-so's co-defendant Lil Man, that's my man. I said, yeah. He said, I heard about you, man. He said, I'm hip to you, So I said, what you need? And I asked what you need, because he get racks of money.
Birdman, baby.
Birdman, yeah. But Birdman, Juvenile, Lil Wayne, he come out that crew, and they love him.
He ain't one for nothing. That's somebody else.
He ain't one for nothing. Nothing. I mean, good, solid brother, man, and I would have dealt with him on the street. And thorough. And the dude disrespected him. And the dude disrespected him one time, and he told the dude, you can't never come around me.
How did that go? Can you explain that to the people? Like when you talk to me, you know how it go.
A dude sold some death to me behind the doors. You know,
that means that he threatened you or disrespected you.
He disrespected me. He cussed me out. And the hotel got quiet. And I heard Malik ask, he said, what cell the dude in disrespect fly? They told. And they said when they was outside in the cage, Malik told him, say, can't never come around me, you disrespected the big homie. You know what I mean? That's how thorough he was. And that's how much he was attached to DC Cop. You know what I mean? Anybody that was somebody, he made sure he was affiliated with us.
So he ain't addressed that based on you being black or you being DC.
He addressed it because I was Muslim and I was the big homie. He said, disrespected the big homie, man. He said, you can't never come around me. You know what I mean? And another incident happened where somebody came to my aid about something, and I never forget. Malik told me, say, man, I appreciate what you did for the big homie, man. Yeah, he said, man, I ain't forget what you did for Big Boy, man. He was a good dude, man. And it broke my heart when I heard he went home and, man, he died, man. Because he was thorough, young. See, every now and then, it don't make no difference what city or state you from. If you're a good dude and you thorough, some type of way we get in contact and we develop a comradeship. You know what I mean? We become allies. You know, just like all big dope boys out of Detroit. Felix Walls was in Terre Haute with me and Latif. Filthy rich.
Felix Walls?
Yeah, big dope boy. He just went in the street, gave his time back. Big Tommy Griffin. Big dope boy. I had him in Terre Haute and Lewisburg. Love me. John Lair. You know what I mean? Goldfinger. All these dudes in the feds, but that's why this Bam out of Michigan. We ain't gonna never say out of Detroit because we don't think he out of Detroit. He out of Michigan. But astaghfirullah, Ramadan. But I had to address this narrative, this bone he keep pushing out and asking other dudes in other cities that he see mention my name, say he knock people out and take butt. Never in my life.
From a rat.
He got that from a rat out of an article that the government wrote. Just like they said all kinds of stuff. But the dude is nothing to me. And I hate that I had to address it. The only reason I addressed this brother, because when I seen them sisters on there, then the two girls out of DC, they wasn't feeding until they say, so what? You knock people out. If I had life, I knock them out and take the butt. But the girl with the podcast out of Capitol Heights, she said, I ain't out of DC. I'm just saying what I heard. But never in my life, on everything I love, on this ding, if I knocked somebody out and took their butt, I don't think like that. Didn't have to do that. Had as more women than dudes had on the street. Was having sex every day in Norton with women. You know what I mean? The visitors came in, went over to school with us. I had guards that was females. You understand what I'm saying? So this Bama can go ahead with that. You know what I mean? I'm famous, Bama. You can't distort who I am or tarnish my name, my reputation. Everybody know who I am.